Good morning, is it from Zesters Lab? Well, my motto, as you know by now, is use what you have to create what you love. But where do I get my stuff? The use what you have. Well, years and years of creating. And then actually my friends, the last couple of years, my friends has realized that I love the things that they no longer love. So they bring them cloth and the materials and whatever they no longer use, they will ask, Izzy, do you want it? And usually I'll say, yes, please. So, and I think it's in the last year, I don't think it's longer, perhaps 2 years, that I've started to visit thrift stores. Oh my goodness. At first it was totally overwhelming. There was just so much, as I call it, rubbish. But the more I went, the more I started to realize what I'm looking for and what I love. And that it is okay to not get anything. That's actually the whole thing. You go there just to enjoy browsing, to think, to see, oh, will I get something? It's also thrift store things. Also very, you need to know what you need. You know, you can go there and buy anything and everything, and then that's just going to be hoarding. So that you must also be very careful for. Just talking to me, because my house, I've got a huge house, but I don't have lots of cupboards and stuff. So I don't have lots of places to put my things in. And I want to keep it that way. Because the more space you have to put things in, the more things you get. It doesn't work like, no, then I'm going to have spaces open in my cupboards. No. You're going to fill them up and then you're going to need more. So what I am trying is, I use what I have to create what I love. So I use what I get to create. And what I don't use, I either refurbish, make something with, give away as presents, or take back to the thrift stores, you know, because I love, you can look at my house, I absolutely love, don't want to say clutter, but I love lots. So lots of times I will try to clean it and then I'll bring most of the things back again because I love what I have. That's another thing. I've learned to keep what I love, what makes me happy. Otherwise, what's the use? I don't want a house full of stuff that makes me sad or unhappy or that I don't like. So whatever I have, I really, really do love. Everything's got a story and I just love it. So what did I get? Yesterday, hubby and myself, we went into town once again. We've been married for 37 years. That is the biggest miracle. I'll make a video about that. So we went into town and we went to all the thrift stores, actually 4. We went to 4 and we went for a nice beer and just chips and little plate of something, because we've learned we don't have to go out and spend lots of money. We can really just go somewhere, eat one dish, share it, it's just the idea, and have a beer or a wine or a coffee. So that's what we do whenever we go out, and when we have time, we go to the thrift stores. So these are all my finds yesterday. So this is what I found. It's just a nice holder. You know, here in South Africa, we've got lots of times load shedding where we do not have electricity, and I can always use something to bring me more light. So this one was $1. I mean, crazy. It is really very nice, handmade. I loved it, so I thought, I'm going to use this. I'm definitely going to use this. And then when I walked into the one thrift store, there they were. I mean, you know me, oh boy, I love little cups and saucers and things. These were 10 rand each. I mean 20 rand. $1 for the two. I mean, they are very old. They are really beautiful. Beautiful quality. They are just gorgeous. So what can you get for 20 rand? $1. I mean, a wedding present, I can give these away as a gift. A birthday present, just to tell my friends how much I love them and appreciate them. I mean, they're going to feel like $1 million when I give them this, and it cost me 20 rand. $1. So it's ridiculous. So I use them until I know, you know, oh no, they're not mine, they need to go to this person or that, so then I bless someone with that. But the blessing of me to find them for 20 rand, that's priceless. So then I always get the books. You know, you need a little book to read. This one was 10 rand. So $1, whatever. But that's now beside the point. And look at this. When we got to the first shop, they were just unpacking someone's stuff. Most probably an older person that moved into an old retirement village or to the kid's house or whatever. There were so many things, and I found these. I mean, do you have any idea how much ordinary plastic hangers cost? I mean, it's ridiculous. So I got these for 2 rand each. Someone at my door. What, I'm going to see if I can. I hope I'm still on. I paused the video. I had a delivery at the door, so let's continue. So, I mean, I bought these beautiful hangers, wooden, handmade hangers. Oh gosh, they must be very, very old. 2 rand each. I mean, I don't even know how much that is, but I could buy 10 for $1. So I bought what there was because I love it. I mean, it's so much more. I don't know, I just love wood. I don't like plastic, but I love wood. Then another things that I now starting to buy is these kind of things. If you're a sewer, seamstress, if you're a seamstress, you will know how expensive these type of things are. It's just crazy. So I don't care about the size, I don't care about the color, I just buy with what I can find. Yesterday, last week, when I made my, I must show you my, the things I made for my room. Die gordijnen, now I forgot the name that you put in front of windows. It will come to me. I finished that off. And then I needed some bands, strips to go over it. So I had to go to the material shop, buy something like this in a navy for, I think it was 7 rand a meter or something. It was crazy. So I got this whole thing for $1.50, 30 rand. I mean, this is a lot. And I use these type of things a lot. Just to fasten things, to make things. I even use it on my dresses sometimes. Don't worry about the color. I just, if I need to, material paint can cover this. So I've started to buy these things. So when I now want to create something, this is what I have, so I'm going to use it. And just this one. I mean, just ordinary. I love the color. Just to put on whatever. I think this was R5. And then this one, I mean, this is about R100, but I bought this, I think it was R5. So, you see, if you go to thrift stores and you buy what you need, it is really a good investment. So, that was now my ordinary things. And then, you know me, the little lappies, the doilies, R2 each. So I got these two, they're still beautiful. I now see that one is broken, but I'll mend it. So I got two beautiful doilies, and then I got two of these. I'm just sad I didn't get more because two is a little, I will need to use other material with it, but that's once again, use what you have to create what you love. So it forces me out of my comfort zone to put this with other cloth material to create something. And then the most beautiful things ever, look at this. Isn't it gorgeous? I mean, this is just most beautiful, but I only got one. So once again, I will have to make something with this. Because you know what? I'm not going to use it on a tea tray. Because it gets coffee on it, whatever on it, then I cannot clean it and I've got to throw it away. This is too precious for me. So I'm going to create something that I love to wear. I can wear it for 4 or 5 years and really, really appreciate this, because that is what my life is now all about. I want to really appreciate everything that I have, every moment, you know. And can you imagine, I was thinking about it, the person that was making these ones, how they made it with so much love. I'm sure they perhaps gave it as a present or just embroidery for themselves. But then it was so beautiful that they just put it in the cupboard, never used it, and at the end of their life, this ended in a thrift store. It's so freaking sad. And I want to appreciate that. I want to let that person, I don't know where they are or if they're still in the body or wherever, I want to make them, I know it sounds crazy, but I want them to know how special this is. So this is one. I absolutely love it. I now need to find material, real linen, even if I need to go and buy it very expensively to go with this, just to make something really special. And this is another one. Just look at this one. I mean, I wish you could feel it. It is so, look at even the side there, it's crocheted. And look at the flowers, the detail on these flowers. Oh my gosh. And then the side, it's so precious. So once again, I'm going to make something that I'm going to wear with love and appreciation. And while I think about this person, the love that the person experienced, love and joy while she was doing this. I mean, this is just so precious. So I want to honor this person by using this and by loving it while I'm using it. Why not? I don't want it to go into another closet and just lay there in the dark. I want this to shine, to be what it is, absolutely gorgeous, beautiful, bring someone joy. I want this to bring me joy. Because that is what this is all about. The person that created this was manifesting joy and peace and love. And then the thing, because it's so beautiful, landed in a dark cupboard somewhere. Nobody wanted to use it, and it was forgotten. And now I want to revive this. Oh well, I think I bought it for R5, so $0.25, and I'm gonna use it and make something that brings out the joy in me. Because listen to this, the joy that it was in her while she was creating this decades ago, I don't know when, that's the same joy that is now in me. Buying this, creating something with this. Joy never dies. It just keeps manifesting. It's in us, deep, deep in our spirits. Ah, man, I'm excited. Life doesn't have to be just plain hard. I must admit, yesterday I went with my dogs to the beach, and all I saw was grandmas and grandparents with their grandkids that's coming to visit for the December holidays. And mine's in Thailand, and we couldn't see them because of hubby's leg. And I was crying. And I'm still, when I think about it, I feel teary. And I need to deal with that. So we all go through hard stuff. And all that I can do is just acknowledge the pain. Yep, I see you. I realize, I feel you. It's okay. But I'm releasing that pain. And then I usually say, Father is my spiritual life within. You take it. I cannot deal with this. I surrender it. I let it flow. I release it into your loving arms, because you know how I feel. You are me. You are love. That's how I deal with it. And then there were just a few more, just little small ones. Look, the beautiful. I think it was 6 of them. R5 each. I just bought them. I can make a little top or something. So this were my finds yesterday that I just wanted to share with you. And I'll end with this little. I think this is oh my gosh, I mean, this is just too precious for words. Handkerchief. Do you think this is a handkerchief? Look, look. I mean, this is such a soft, see-through little piece of material. I cannot believe someone, but I know my mother had these. These sheer little handkerchiefs. They are just so precious. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but use what you have to create what you love and what brings out the life in you, that makes you realize that you are alive, that all is well, and that your life is unfolding perfectly, even while you are crying because your kids are so far away and you feel alone or whatever. But find those things that makes you realize deep, deep, deep in your spirit that all is well. Life is unfolding perfectly. You are exactly where you're supposed to be, doing exactly what you're supposed to do, because that's the only way. I mean, what is the use of this life if we sit in doom and gloom? We got to start to live, to experience the life in us, to allow the life in us to live through us. Something like that. Is it from Zesters Lab? Thank you that I can share my journey with you. Love you lots, and you are precious. And no matter what you do, if you do it in the spirit of the abundant life, what that is love and peace and joy, it will never ever die. It cannot die because life is eternal. The joy of the people that did this, it's eternal. The love that they manifested and felt while they were doing this, it's still here. It's now manifesting through me. Have a fantastic day. Love you lots.